You know the Deli Alley challenge? This is the Kieran challenge. Look at that.
Can anyone do the Daily Alley challenge?
No, I can't do that.
I'll do that one, not his new one.
Yeah, I can do a normal one.
His new one's mad. It's like 2 things. Anyway, here we go. Right.
Back on topic.
So, try podcast number 3, SugarHoneyIcedTea.
SugarHoneyIcedTea.
We like to let's start the video with massive thank you to everyone who's reacted brilliantly to our first 2 podcasts.
We did not think the reaction will be this big.
So thank you all so much. We really appreciate it.
The response has been absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking on the app and I was just like, bloody hell, like how, like for first video as well, and I was like,
fans knocking at the doors.
Yeah,
journalists.
You stole my dog.
Yeah.
Someone stole my dog.
Yeah, press, can you stay away from my family, please? Come on.
Yeah, no, but over 100 views on our first video is quite good, I think. I think that's quite respectable.
Yeah, 30 subscribers, and the channel's been up at this point for what are we today? Tuesday. 5 days we've been
not
up.
bad.
Yeah, so thanks so much, and also massive shout out to Mr. Muffinologist.
Oh, our first commenter.
And he's commented on both of them, so he's got 100% attendance right now. You're doing great.
100% attendance rate.
Yeah.
We don't want to send a report home to your family.
Send a report home.
So, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you for the creative thoughts and the comments. They mean a lot. Creative comments.
Anyway, we have got a couple of things I want to talk about today. I've got them noted down on the phone.
Got it on the phone.
So I'm going to start off with Machine Gun Kelly versus Eminem.
Ding.
Ding.
Versus Eminem.
Machine Gun Kelly, my son.
Oh.
Now, there was big beef between Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem recently, and I'm sure you've seen it all over YouTube and everything, really. It's just gone massive, and so we thought we might as well cover it. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but I've heard both of their tracks. You know, they're dissing each other, and you know, trying to say one's better than the other. Machine Gun Kelly released this video track with what was it called? Rap Devil, which obviously a reference to Rap God. It was actually it was alright actually. It wasn't bad, and that was a surprise. Like, diss tracks can sometimes be a bit like, come on mate. But yeah, what did you boys think?
Well, obviously the most recent thing about it was Machine Gun Kelly, and came out and was like, yeah, I lost that one. But I preferred Rap Devil to Kill Shot. Kill Shot was Eminem's diss track, but I don't know. What was your guys' favourite?
Yeah, no, I preferred Machine Gun Kelly's one. I don't know. It was just not necessarily more creative, but
I think it was more like,
I just preferred the sound of it.
yeah,
listening to it.
I mean, I think it's more flow because I listen to like Logic and have people who can like rap to a beat, and like Eminem is very, the music is there to accompany his singing.
That's a new one.
Accompany.
That's one. His music is there to accompany his lyrics. So basically, the lyrics come first, then the music. But with, like Machine Gun Kelly's, it was very like bouncy, very flowy, and I could like listen to it. I couldn't listen to all of Eminem's track just because I was like, I don't know that type of rap. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of creative like puns and flow of words and like rhymes, but I do prefer Machine Gun Kelly because I listen to that like normally anyway.
Yeah, I liked it, but yeah, it was massive, wasn't it? Just all across the the internet. It took the internet by storm and boosted both of their profiles massively. So that's why people think, how legit is it? Obviously, it must be legit. But this goes down to so many massive things in the internet. Is it put on? Is it hyped up too much? But if you think, I was looking through the comments of the Machine Gun Kelly video, and everyone was going down, and loads of people were saying, I had no idea who this guy was before this. So obviously something's working.
That's the thing. Like, the rap scene generally, like I don't really listen to. Apart from NF's really the only rapper that I listen to, because I'm more into like the rock scene and the metal scene myself. But even I was interested, and I'm not a fan of rap music, like the rap scene in general. I'm not a huge fan of it, but even I was interested, and I was listening to both of them. And Eminem's reply, that's the first rap song I've been excited about when it comes out.
Yeah.
So it definitely worked.
It worked, and people were saying how Eminem was like. Well, basically, people were saying, "Oh my God, Eminem, calm down, mate. It's not a big deal." But he was like, people were almost saying like, "Oh nah, he can't be better than me. I'm the rap god," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you see people like Logic.
But he is getting on now. How old is he? 44, 45, something like that.
He's
Eminem.
something like that. He's like the dad of rap.
He
Let's
can't
find out
be
what
the
it is.
best
Let's find out.
rapper of all time forever.
He's
No,
gonna be like in his game, like those bloody rappers nowadays, and just comes out of like a bar when he's in his wheelchair or some shit like that.
Yo, Richard is sweaty.
He's 45.
These weak arms are not
45.
working.
45.
He could be my dad.
Is he?
He could be my dad.
That's
Eminem's
amazing.
bad.
Yeah, he doesn't look
yeah.
bad for 45 though.
He's
No.
bald.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with bald people.
Your Eminem's bald as f***.
Right, so we've also got more stories like that. to
More
cover.
stories to cover.
More people beefing. So we've got Comedy Shorts Gamer and Alex Wasabi now, the YouTube scene now.
Ooh.
AKA Deji.
Deji.
Changed his name from Comedy Shorts Gamer to Deji, which obviously it's a good bit of rebranding there. Because that's how I think it all stemmed from the boxing fight. Comedy Shorts Gamer doesn't sound very intimidating.
No.
I mean, not as Deji, but it sounds better than
Yeah.
Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Yay, I'm a kid-friendly gamer.
Yeah, well, he was never really kid friendly, was he?
No, I'm just saying, kind of a name
No,
implies
never.
like, I'm gonna be friendly to the children's ears.
Yeah, but yeah, Deji's called now. But yeah, what was? Oh yeah, him
And Alex
beefing.
Wasabi, basically, Deji put out a video called "We Broke Up," and that was him basically taking a shot at anyone who's ever done a breakup video, because they're like people like you can
They
take,
get back together.
Yeah, they get back together. Most
Well,
of them
they
get
never
back
even break up in the first place most times.
Anyway.
They just do it for the views.
He took shots. Loads of different YouTube done it. He took shots at Alex Wasabi. 'Cause him and his girlfriend between them made 3 videos on their breakup. So then obviously Alex Wasabi was having none of it and was on Twitter, and then he's like, they're going back and forward at each other now, and it's like, could this
Just-
go to the undercard of the next fight? Like, some ways I feel like Deji done it, and like,
Oh, I don't know. It's difficult. It's so like, it just makes your eyes roll. You just go, oh, for God's sake. Because if you don't know, the main thing was Deji saying, why are all these YouTubers saying, oh, we broke up in their video title just to get views? And then they don't even break up. So they're basically exploiting a relationship or anything like that just for views and
It's just
faking
like,
it.
I mean, imagine like your family watching that, like just seeing. Well, obviously, unless they know that you're exploiting for you. Imagine your family just watching you like break up. Especially like, I don't think I would never put a breakup online
No, not
because
at all.
it'll just make.
It just
10
makes you
times
look
worse.
cheap as well.
Yeah.
Like you're just begging for views.
Like, come up with your own creative content
Mhm.
and don't exploit your other half just to get some extra cash in your pocket.
it's
Like,
just unwanted drama, really. Like, end of the day, like, no one wants to see it. No one.
And
Like, unless you're a
especially,
die-hard fan, you don't give a fuck.
especially
Yeah.
in the next video, you know, they feature in it or whatever. It's oh, mate. So yeah, you can understand why Comedy Shorts Gamer is like, mate, what is going on
he's got
here?
he's got a really good solid point in his
Mhm.
video.
Because you don't see other people addressing that, do
No.
you? It's
No.
the first time I've seen it anyway. And then obviously, Alex Wasabi. Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Isn't there such thing as wasabi sauce?
it's a
Yeah.
sauce, I think.
Sauce. Yeah,
Yeah.
wasabi sauce is a
Never had it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so he comes up and is like, oh, no, yeah, it's legit, no one cares.
I think he's just pissed off like he's been not exposed. Well,
Yeah, he is, that's
he has
what-
been exposed.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's annoyed because he's getting negative attention. He's probably used to just having all like his fans being like, oh my god, I'm going to watch every video, oh my god.
The one thing I can't stand about him is his use of the word bruv. because he did it to KSI when he was trying to intimidate KSI, and I didn't try
in the
intimidate
tweet.
Deji.
This is
And he's trying to intimidate Deji, and he's now like he said to KSI, it was like, "Oh, see you soon, bruv," and now he's saying to Deji, I can't remember what he said, but he managed to get bruv in the sentence again, and
he's American.
And here's the thing: is like, bruv isn't an intimidating word. Like,
it's kind of a meme word nowadays.
It's not like it.
And plus, he's not from the middle of London either.
It's a very 2008 word.
Yeah, like back in the day, like maybe like
Skepta.
Maybe like bruv was.
What are you saying, bruv?
When not many people were saying it, was like, oh, okay. But bruv now, like,
I say it's a meme, or it's so bad because I kind of say it not. Well, I use it too much as a meme way of saying.
I've seen your road rage. You use it in anger as well.
Yeah, I'm not a road man.
But yeah, so what do you think is going to happen with this? Then are they going to go box?
I say he's going to make up all these videos, pipe all up, and then last thing he's going to be like, oh, can't do this.
Deji or
Alex? Oh, Deji will be
because. Yeah, Alex Wasabi was like doing all this like, oh yeah, KSI, I'm gonna knock you out and stuff like that, just claiming he was gonna win, he was gonna fight him and win. Then KSI agreed to spar him, and then he was just like, I'm not gonna fight you, and he was like, I'm gonna make no profit, no cameras or anything, which you think would be fair enough. But in his call out, he said no cameras, no subscribers.
No cameras because he knows he's gonna get clapped in the face.
There we go.
That's just like, for that's Alex just clout chasing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Well, yeah, but then wouldn't you film it?
He's like, if I'm not getting any money from having a simple boxing match, then the beef is not fake or something like that.
Is it even real if you make a profit?
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. So every boxing event ever is fake then, because there's no money being made or anything like that. Fine. Okay then.
Like, that's the thing. Like, it does get to the point where you do question like KSI and Logan Paul, they had the fight, and then afterwards he was like, Logan Paul's like, oh yeah, I hate KSI and stuff, but then in the interview, like the True Geordie afterwards, he was like, oh yeah, thank you JJ, you saved my career.
It's true, it is true, but yeah, see the thing is with Deji, would Deji even bother with this guy? Because I think what possibly could be happening here is obviously he wants that rematch with Jake Paul, but Jake Paul isn't gonna. He's already beat him. Why is he gonna go for it again? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Jake Paul wants to climb the next step, take on someone else if he does want to continue with this. And what was I saying? Lost my point. Oh yeah, and so Deji, obviously he wants to stay relevant. He wants to not lose. Is Deji trying to find someone to fall back on if he can't get that rematch? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's trying to fall back on fighting Alex Wasabi if he can't get that rematch with Jake Paul. But I didn't really know who Alex Wasabi was before, so
I think he's just one of those stereotypical American vloggers.
Yeah.
He kind of seems like
I watched. He
couple,
hates them kind of people. I guess.
I watched a couple of his videos last night, and they're very like. I can imagine like off camera he's just like a normal guy, but on camera he's like I don't know how he has energy to do it. I mean, I doubt he's like off camera because he's so like. I want to say fake on camera, like who waits and goes, "Hey, what's going on, guys? Can't wait, great day." It's just like that. I'm just like,
oh no.
How can you do that every day? Like that time you're just saying that. Like how can you do that all the time?
The first vlog I ever made was about a hangover, so there's a difference there. Rather than, "Whoa, guys, welcome to the party bus." Well, bam. Well, yeah. Well, that's that. What do we have anything else to cover?
Yeah,
I've got some points for later on as well.
So there's one more story I looked up, and then we'll go into your stuff. Dana White pretty much said to Logan Paul.
Dana
White was like, about Dana White, if I know who he is, he's like the big boy of UFC, like he's like
the big boss.
The big boss
he's
man.
boss, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like big boss man. And he said to Logan Paul, was like, nah, basically you're gonna get ruined, and don't even bother because you're not gonna get fucked up.
And he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just saying don't do it because of the clout, or don't do it because we don't want you on here. He's saying it because he probably actually means it. He probably actually means you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah. Well, Logan Paul's been boxing for like no time at all. I mean, yes, he had this massive wrestling background, which is why he was considering going into like the UFC. But
also, like,
realistically, is he? It's not that easy. It's not anyone can just go, boom, right, I'm in the UFC. See you
yeah, I
later.
mean, in UFC is more like kick and punch. I don't think you can kick and punch in wrestling.
No.
So for him to go
no.
to wrestling, to boxing, to MMA, I mean, like,
it's ridiculous. But so what's Dana White saying? No.
So he said,
get away.
So Dana White said that Logan Paul would get hurt badly. So
That's
Logan
true.
Paul replies on Twitter with, it's got one definite tweet 4 days ago, both are 4 days ago. One of the the first one, which we're looking at now, is definitely a reply to him. Second one, I'm not sure. Like, tell me what you guys think it's going to be a reply or not. But the first thing is definitely a reply to Dana White. He says, "Damn, you're thinking real simple, D. He would get hurt badly. You let CM fight." He's talking about CM Punk. CM fight. Stop acting like you do it for the sport. Paycheck equals fight. You have no idea of what I'm capable of.
Well, I think he probably does, because there was a really big
There's a big fight.
streams fight the other day when he
Yep.
didn't even do that great.
Yep.
It was a draw.
So
He's got no idea.
the second tweet might not be about it, but that's sort of
Sort of relevant.
relevant. He put, "You won't be rich, you won't make it." You won't be rich, you won't make it. You can't be famous. That's not a real career. You can't do that. Yeah, I've heard it before. Try me.
Yeah, probably towards Dana White.
Yeah.
Well, it is a career, you know, if you've made that much money off it. But I'm not gonna say I wouldn't watch it. Like, I think it would be entertaining, even to, you know, if he lost, I'd be like, fair enough.
But like, could you ever imagine like seeing on the headlines like Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul?
No, because that would never happen.
Yeah, you just can't see it, can you? Like,
No, it's stupid. Like, the whole it's happened with the boxing as well. UFC fights don't want to be merged in or related to YouTubers, because they think they're the professional ones, and respectably they are. They think they're the professional ones. They've been training for years. This is what they've put everything into. They don't want someone that's jumping from one thing to the other on the next trend,
yeah.
getting involved. And that, I understand that, but yeah. So that's why I'm out, and it's a no from me. It's not going to happen.
No, not gonna happen at all.
But yeah. Anyway, shall I bring up some points?
Yeah.
What's been happening? Kieran's favourite section of the show. What's been happening in the internet? What's Kieran?
Aye,
Alright. What I'm gonna do is pull up some screenshots from
Yeah.
some tweets and stuff that I saw.
Yeah, sounds good. Like,
I've got it under a folder called Tripo, and I've lost it now. I've actually lost it. Where is it? MP. Ooh, that's not good. I don't actually know where it is. If not, don't worry, because I can remember some of it. Okay, well, the first thing that I remember is, they're not massive points which have been going on, but a few different things which are going on. Did you hear about Jay from TGF's girlfriend? They were talking to loads of fans. Well, I think she was by herself. She was talking to loads of fans in a town, and some guy, I think one of the fans, came up and just slapped her ass and ran off. And she was obviously like shook because of that, understandably.
Jeez, what the?
It's,
can't really call out a fan.
there we go.
Well, maybe an obsessive
Well,
fan.
she wouldn't call him out. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Yeah. Okay, so this is the tweet. Chloe Constance. I really like her, by the way. I think she seems really nice. Earlier today in town, a lad slapped my ass in front of a crowd of about 20 TGF fans and then ran off. This is not okay, ever. No one has the right to touch my body like that. I don't care if you're the biggest fan in the world, please have respect and don't touch me like that. Which is understandable. Like, that is out of line. What fan thinks, come on then, they're going to love this. You are going to love it. So, yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that like, just don't do that, like, ever.
What the hell?
Just never do that.
I mean, well,
It's
when
simple.
we're going into town, it might happen to us once we get to that level of fame, so we got to be careful.
Please don't slap Jamie's ass. He won't like it.
It hurt.
Kieran, on the other hand, Kieran will absolutely love it. So
Go
feel
for
free.
it. Let's see. I don't know why I've screenshot that right. Have you seen? I don't know how much you're into kind of gaming in the sense of Battlefield and stuff. Did you play Battlefield at all?
I played
Yeah, I
Battlefield
played it.
1 purely because it was World War 1, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be sick," and I bought it. Didn't like it.
I love Battlefield 1. Anyway, Battlefield 5, bit of a jump there, which is set in World War 2, which doesn't make sense because it's after Battlefield. Right, anyway, Battlefield 5, there's this big backlash thing happening at the moment because Battlefield 5's controversial profanity filter is going to be changed for launch. So basically what's happening, the words, the phrase, like there's some ridiculous phrases being banned from like the in-game chat, like white man has been banned from chat. The word Nazi has been banned. It's a World War II game for a start. So what do you think about that? Is that kind of political correctness going too far?
That's too far. Like, sort of what's similar to that is when Call of Duty did their World War II game. The swastikas got replaced with iron crosses, and obviously I completely understand it offends people, and I understand why. Like, the swastika, everything the swastika means is just shit. But it's what happened.
But why do you have to not see it?
It happened.
I don't understand.
Like, it's tragic and it's sad and it's awful, but it was a thing. Why are we trying to cover it up? Everyone knows it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just making it like less accurate. And the thing is, games like this already get slammed for being like inaccurate.
Yeah.
So why do you go and make it like even more inaccurate when you know your fans are gonna get annoyed about it? Like, it happened.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like political correctness going way too far. I think, even censoring out the swastika, I think that's too far if you ask me, because at the end of the day, it's just a symbol. And I know, like, obviously I don't want to get into anything for saying anything wrong, but I get why it's bad and I get why it's offensive. But seeing it, if you're going to buy a World War II video game, you're probably all right to see a cross.
That's literally like,
they're not just going to hide the facts from World War II, are they?
that's literally just like watching a World War II documentary and then complaining you've seen a clip of Hitler or you've seen a clip of someone getting hurt. Like, same thing. Because another thing, censorship wise, I think it was Japan. There was a World War II game. It might have been the Call of Duty one, but it was a World War II game, and any Japanese soldier who died on the game was cut out in Japan. You can't see a Japanese soldier die.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you hear? This isn't even on topic really, but it's kind of an interesting point. Did you ever hear about the Japanese soldier that didn't surrender till the 1970s?
No.
He was the last person to fight in World War II. He's like, he was fighting in the Pacific campaign on the islands. You know how they did.
Yeah.
Because there's islands all over the Pacific.
Yeah.
And they were on this one island, and I think they got defeated or something. So like a squad of them all ran up into the hills to try and hide.
Yeah.
Anyway, whilst they were hiding, war ended, but they didn't know because they were on some tiny island in the middle of the ocean. So for the next 30 years, they're going around shooting up the village. A few of them get picked off by the cops, shot and that. The Americans fly over, drop stuff and like leaflets saying the war's over. They think it's a trick. And then 1970s rocks around, and someone goes and finds them and is like, mate, the war's actually over. So yeah, fun story time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, go on. Do you have a funny news just in
from my little brother? I don't need Dan to record this, but he sent me a message saying this is his exact words. When you home because I go sleep now. And I put soon, and I replied with K.
How old is he?
50.
Really?
Nice.
Jesus. When you home, son? I sleep. Okay. Brilliant. Anyway.
Right, what's your next story?
One more. It's not really a story, but getting our reactions of things is quite funny. Did you see the where Ramel from TGF absolutely destroyed those white Air Maxes in a video? That one.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen it? Oh,
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I need to watch this.
Got a spoiler alert. Well, I was trying to get your reactions, but I guess that's not going to happen. So basically, they bought some brand new, absolutely fresh white Air Max, and I think they're about 70 quid, and the whole video was just all about destroying them. What do you think about that? Like, I think it's their money. It's fine. They just do what
it's
they
their
want.
money. It's just let them do whatever they want.
That just shows how loaded they really are.
Yeah.
Like, simple.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. That
Well,
just shows
I
how
think
much money they've
also-
got.
Also, what shows how much money they've got is, like, have you seen where they drive through like McDonald's and they order like 5,000 meals? It's like,
Yeah, like the KFC one.
oh,
They
my
spent
goodness.
like £600 on KFC chicken.
that's
You're just like,
ridiculous.
so I want to be completely serious about this, and the guy's like,
Yes.
Can-
Okay.
Can I order 100 bits of chicken, whatever?
What made me laugh as well is like they couldn't even be bothered to like make them. They just gave them all of the boxes when they come in on
Yeah.
the shipping. It's like, right, just take it.
Yeah, well, no, I think they cooked them.
yeah, no,
and then whacked them
they
out.
are cooked. They just, I
Oh.
guess, because when we do big orders, I'm not saying where I work. When we do big orders, we put stuff in a box and give out to customer because it's just easier. Like someone ordered 100 kids meals, and we threw it in a box.
100 kids. Wait, hang on. Just process that. 100.
Kids meals.
Where's 100 kids?
Scouts.
Scouts.
It was like
That's what they all say.
It was like the whole. It was like the whole of the Scouts or something.
Christ, how big is Scouts?
Huh?
Christ, I used to do it when I was like
Yeah,
12. and
yeah,
there was
Jesus, it's like an army.
This
Yeah.
area that we're in right now, I won't say
Yeah.
the location, don't want to give away, but you
Yeah.
know where we are right now. There's
England.
No, the fucking town we're in right now.
No, but
No.
I'm saying England.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
There's-
the closest you're getting.
In this area, this postcode, there is 7 different scout groups, and there's about 13 each of them.
Mad.
That's amazing.
That's mad. So we also have one announcement to do with our channel, and you might have seen it from social medias.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got a schedule now.
A schedule.
We're not just winging it now. So what can you
Winging
expect
it?
from us is you can expect to see there's going to be 2 Sugar Honey Iced Tea podcasts every week. 2. We're gonna hopefully.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're going to see us twice a week. So first one is going to be dropping on Sunday night at 8 p.m.
Mhm.
Second one's going to be dropping at Wednesday night on 8 p.m.
Exactly, and we're going to be not just doing these these podcasts as well. We're going to do some videos. We've been recording. We've been working behind the scenes.
We've been out, and we can't say what yet, but we're going to put it this way. October's going to be
Who's ready for Halloween?